Now, we will move to one of the most powerful and easy-to-use features in Excel, which is the forecast sheet. The forecast sheet combines forecasting logic, seasonality detection, confidence intervals, and visualization into a single automated process. With just a few clicks, Excel analyzes historical data, applies advanced exponential smoothing techniques, and generates future forecasts along with upper and lower confidence limits and charts. This makes forecasting faster, more structured, and highly effective for real business use. So, very important point to understand that we have seen many complex methods of forecasting, but this is very simplest method in the Microsoft Excel. It will help us to do the forecasting in a quick way. And what this forecasting method does, it uses three powerful formulas. The first is forecast.ets, which is used to forecast the values. Then it also uses forecast.ets.seasonality to detect the seasonal pattern. So whatever we have seen in our previous topic about this formula, this is also used in the forecast sheet. The third powerful formula that it uses is forecast.ets.confidence interval. So it also calculates the confidence interval, that is, upper and lower interval. Now, the question is, how to do this forecasting? Very simple. Only 2 or 3 clicks, it would be generating our forecasts. So first thing, we have to select our data, and then we have to go into the Data tab, where you will see on the right side there is a function called as Forecast Sheet. Now what this does, you can simply see it creates a new worksheet to predict data trends, to preview different forecast options before generating your visual forecast worksheet. So I will click on the forecast sheet. What it will show me is this will be my demand data, my past demand, and my future forecast will be this. The middle line is talking about my future forecast. The upper line is my upper confidence level, and lower line is my worst case, the lower confidence level. Now, if I click Create, it will create the file or new sheet with the inbuilt functions. So this is my new sheet. Okay, what happens in this file is I have my past data, that is January to December, which is my historical demand. Then in column C, I have my forecast. So what it's telling me is, in the month of January, my forecast would be 267 units. In the month of February, it would be 377 units. And on the right side, you will see, the forecast can be as low as the lowest of 273 units, and on upper side, it can reach up to 481 quantity. Similarly, if you see these 3 columns represents forecast, lower confidence interval, and upper confidence forecast. If I do the average of both lower and upper confidence interval values, basically this is my forecast value. So if you see the average of these two, like 273 and 481, I will just do that average, 273 and 481, then my forecast is 377, which is this value. Okay, so that's all about this forecast sheet. Now we will do this again. Why? Because there are few more things in this forecast sheet. So let's do it again. We will select our data, we will go to the Data tab, and then we will click on Forecast Sheet. Now here, if you see, forecast end date, so if I want my forecast to end in long period, let's say I want to do my forecasting till mid of 2023. So what I will do, I will put my date like 30th of June 2023 as my forecast end date, so I will get the forecast for long period. Again, if I go below options, so there is one more option that is confidence interval. What this tells is this is by default 95%, but this 95% means I have confidence of 95% in my data. But let's say if I don't have much confidence on my data, if let's say my confidence is only 80%, then my numbers will change, and that's how this forecasting will be more powerful in future. Let's put 99%. Again, my numbers will change, but as and when I increase my confidence interval numbers, my lower limits and upper limits are broadened. I mean, these numbers are getting on extreme sides. And if I reduce these numbers, let's say I will put 65%, then lower and upper intervals are not broadened. They are very close to the forecast lines. But we will not touch anything. We will just put 95% as our forecast, as our confidence interval. We will not get into the below data, as this is not really required to be understood in detail at this level. Here you will see, this is automatically coming, like seasonality is 3 in this data. That means after every 3 months, the cycle repeats. So this is automatically getting detected, and I will just click Create. So again, my new sheet will be created, which will cover my forecast till mid of 2023. That too, even if I have only data of 2021 financial year. And all the concepts like forecast is in the column C, then in the column D, we have confidence interval, and in the column E, we have upper confidence interval. In the column D, it is lower confidence, and in the column E, it is upper confidence interval. So that's all about this forecast sheet. I hope this is very much powerful, and this is very simple to understand. You can do forecasting quickly, and this is the power of this particular forecast sheet function in Microsoft Excel. Thank you, and stay tuned for next important sessions.